Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna try to sing like the Power Rangers Turbo song, Wonder Rangers, go Wonder Rangers Turbo. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I don't really. I think I've exhausted my extent of Power Rangers openings theme songs. Like I can name a lot of the Power Ranger factions, a lot of Power Ranger teams, a lot of Power Ranger series. Uh, but and if I heard the songs, like I kind of know, I kind of am aware of the songs. But like as far as singing them, like I know there's like one that's like be ba bo bo be bo bo. Like I don't really know how the lyrics to that song goes, and I don't really know which Power Rangers that is. I think that's like maybe the Rescue Rangers, maybe. Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger. Power Rangers Rescue. That should be their theme song. Anyways, I haven't played in a while. I'm uploading a video right now, but that was like I recorded that video on like May 12th, and now it's like June, what's today, 6th? 5th? Today's June 5th. So that's how long I haven't played. I just been kind of doing this thing where I've been like kind of waking up, and for the first hour of the day, I can't go on social media in order to try to put myself more in a focused headspace. I've been kind of filling that in with reading or drawing. I have this like art project that I've been working on for a while, so just kind of dedicating my time to that. Even if I don't do anything, even if I don't have any plans of like you know productiveness, I try to at least like. And then there's days when I open in the morning, so for work. So, but that's easy because I wake up at 6 and then I go to work and I have to be at work at 7. So, like that's like the whole hour is me getting ready and commuting to work. So, by the time I get to work, I can go on Instagram or YouTube or whatever social media I feel like going on. But then I'm at work, and then so I'm doing all the work stuff. I gotta open and unlock stuff and check stuff and all that shit. So you know by time, so it sometimes extends to longer. And then on top of that, I've been trying to go. This is my I'm gonna make my this is gonna be my first attempt to try to go platinum in Marvel Rivals. I don't intend, if it happens, it happens, but I don't intend to go further than that because I just don't like how Marvel Rivals plays out. With the community kind of sucks in there. Just like people, I don't play. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I have, but I don't play with freaking comms on or anything like that. But I'm an adaptive enough person where I can, synergize with a team, which means I don't need to hear anything that little Jake has to say because he wants to be the team captain and shit, and he feels like he knows the best thing for everybody, or Joe Schmo who's a pro player and he's he's on the galactic level of ranking. He feels like he wants to go and play in the lower levels and tells everybody what to do. It's like I don't have time. I don't have space for any of that shit. I'm sorry, I don't. You know, it's just how I feel. I don't need people. Look, I'm just telling you guys that I'm staying an hour off of social media every morning I wake up now because I don't like. I feel like it's just there's just too much other people's bullshit infecting my life, infecting my mental state and my perspective and my perception of you know reality and my reality in particular. So what the fuck, did you guys see that? There was like that that little log just grew, like the tree grew back when it like slowly came out, and now you see it just got chopped down. That was weird. I just never. I mean, I'm sure it's always done that. I never paid attention before. Anyways, let's get back to the game. Enough about what the freak I'm doing. I that's just my excuse of why I haven't really been playing this as much, or hasn't. Yeah, I haven't been on top of it. I'll have spurts and stuff, and this is ongoing, right? This is kind of like a never-ending thing. So Uh, but yeah, so I just I play when I play it, and you know. Uh, so first things first, let's get Pink. I know I remember the plot. I watched the last episode I did, which was like 30 minutes. Whoa, the lighting in my house just changed significantly. Uh, I remember I'm supposed to be giving charity to Red Dante because he's struggling with money. We're making 79 over here, 79 a turn with Pink Barbella. So let's go. Red Dante. I don't know what kind of voice I want to do for it. I just did that voice and it feels a little too like because I have a masculine voice. I can't really drop into a unique feminine voice, right? I have to try. I have to try to pitch myself up to sound more feminine, and when I do that, I can't really figure out how to make that unique, right? I can go Red Dante, hello Pink Barbella, it's nice to see you, and then or with Green Mako, Red Dante, I heard you've been struggling with your financials. I could do that. Pink Barbella, Red Dante, it's a pleasure to see you. Like I can get a little posh with it, maybe a little proper with it. Give her like an authoritative Athena type voice. Well met, Pink Barbella. Are you transferring funds to me? It seems to be a trend all the other Wonder Rangers are doing. Yes, we came together. We had an intervention. An intervention? An intervention about me? Am I not usually supposed to be a part of that type of stuff? Yeah, well, we all figured you were struggling, and we got to defeat these forces of evil. So we don't really have time for you to get yourself on your feet. So we all decided to, kind of make a charity for you and pitch in and help you out, help you get through your struggle. Well, I appreciate it. I feels a little condescending, but hey, I don't mean to be condescending. I mean, we're all on the same team. We're just trying to help out. No, no, I appreciate it truly. Green Mako was a lot uh, more aggressive about his aid. Well, you know him. He's kind of a forest boy. He's not really good with socializing with people. No, I understand. I understand. I appreciate the help, and I will try to return the favor any way I can. Don't worry about it. Hey, whenever you're back on your feet, you do what you can for us. Hold on, let me look at my item supply. Maybe I can help you with something. Oh, it's not really necessary. No, wait. I want to help. I want to help. No, don't worry about it. We have other things we need to do right now, so we're going to be sending you 20 gold per turn. Did I say that? That is all right. We can send a gift. It's fine. They can afford. That's going to leave them at 59 that they're going to take in per turn. That's okay. We'll be all right. See you later. They're talking. I imagine that they're not in each other's presence really. So, and they're not actually traveling across the maps to go see each other. So I'm imagining like they're talking through some kind of wizardly magical like mirror portal shit to like communicate across distances. Whisper stones, like a whisper stone. Yeah, that could be it. They have their own personal whisper stones between one another. So how the gold is getting to them, it's by courier. A courier is not a army type, so you can't see it. So that's how the money's getting transferred to them. All right, we can take out this monster den with just these 5 people, right? It's 4v5. Kin, what's his name? Kin Flamingo. Hell yeah, Kin Flamingo. I think Kin Flamingo could take them on by himself. I think he can. I think I hastily moved Pink Barbella over here, which I probably shouldn't have done. But they don't need it. Blue Lamont, skip that. A signature skill is available. Who is this for? Pink Barbella? Okay. Let's see what she has. Coordinate command. Target friendly Non-friendly unit regains its action points. It's very tempting to get this for everybody, but I might have to. How come it looks like she hasn't freaking leveled up at all? Uh, Slippery. I thought she was leveled up. I thought I did. She has pass through. Where did I give her that from? Is that the armor that she's wearing? Probably it's an armor piece. Anyways, she's been doing rage, slippery, swift, pass through. Oh, I gave her this, I guess, because I can't do these ones. So just scatter shot. I don't have. Okay, I don't have any skill points. She can unlock the. What the fuck? Sorry, I shouldn't be cursing so much. She just can unlock this thing, the signature skills. It is what that said. I just defaulted it to skill. Unlocked signature skill level 4. Order. Nah, we don't need that. Materia. While army leader, all non-heroes units army gains +1 defense and stack. Purging strikes, still a stone. Oh, you heard that bell? That's crazy. We're gonna go with that. Why not? Let's see what we got here. We got the one skill, so we could use it for this, but let's just use it for one of these. At the start of each turn, gain +2 defense and +2 resistance until the start of next turn or until the unit moves. That's pretty good, actually, because she might not move too much since she's an archer. So this could be pretty good. I really like Pink Barbella. She looks cool. Let's see. Let's take a check at her equipment. The Hardy Cloak is not what allows her to pass through. This slip away. Oh, and grants pass through. Okay. While this unit's HP hit points are reduced to 0, it is displaced by 3 hexes. Oh yeah. These boots look very unassuming for what they do. Shroud Maker of Escaping. Alright, let's see. Kin, we're gonna do it. You can't double back. Where do we need to go with these guys? Because I feel like Pink Barbella, more than anybody, has been like very relegated to her area. Red Dante is just left. I remember there was hassle over here. We lost a scout over there. So we don't want to move too close to that area just yet. But maybe we'll start walking that way. I don't want my scout to get jumped again. Maybe we'll move into their territory. Do you think they'll let us? Okay, we're cool enough with them. With Duty Ford. What is our level with Duty Ford? I wonder if they'll send us back up. Ooh, they got a new... So we got Terzin Sternblade. Oh, look at Terzin. Looks like a freaking Na'vi from Avatar. Which I guess, you know, these guys ultimately look like all together. Uzhong Sternblade. Okay, the Sternblade family. Do you think these guys are like married, or do you think they're like brother sister? I'm gonna say they're brother sister. They gave me brother sister vibes. Terzin and Uzhong. She looks cool. She had a freaking little poison blade and shit. Oh yeah, let's see what if they can give us stuff. Cooperation. Let's see. We're not cool enough for us to send them to send us troops, but they will give us 10 draft per turn or 10 mana per turn. We don't really need mana. We're not bringing in a lot of mana, but we have a lot already, and I don't feel like we need it. We'll also have Pink Barbella come. Oh, dang, we can't get in there. We're too far out. Shit. We should have stayed here so we can heal. Pink Barbella looks like she's damaged from last battle, which I don't remember what that was. Anyways, let's see if we can move these guys close enough to... This team can make it and initiate the battle, so let's go. Low risk battle. Ooh, a lot of pyro hounds here. Let's go. We gotta clear these infestations. We can't have these things sprouting up next to our major cities. I don't like these pyro dogs. I don't remember where I lost pyro dogs. I don't know if it was during this gameplay or if it was another gameplay. Is this where I like episode 27 at this point or 28 at this point? Uh, there's a lot that's happened, and I started this what? How long ago? It feels like almost a year ago at this point. Which to some people might think should have finished this shit by now, but says who? People don't even. I know that people be watching this shit sometimes, maybe, because some of these have like one view, and some of them have like 30 views. I'm like, who the hell's all 30 of these views? It's not just me rewatching it, because I probably click on them like about 2 or 3 times max, before I like never go back to them. You know, so I probably click on them once before I, after I upload them, and then another time to double check to see, to like kind of recap myself what happened, and then I just don't go back. So, you know, and I know my brother Lenny watches them, but I don't think he's clicking on them multiple times over like the span of like, I don't know, 30 views. That that makes it 30 views worth. Because if he's not watching it all the way through on the first, second, or third time he clicks it, then I don't imagine he cares enough to freaking watch all of it anyway. So, at some point you're gonna like go through it and be like, okay, that's enough. They're only an hour long, so it's like, if he's bored enough to even be watching it in the first place, I imagine he's gonna watch a good chunk of it that would probably only require 1 or 2, 3 viewings. All right, Ken, first blood. These guys will be back here. Boom, we got a lot of honor blades in this team. Sworn guard. This is like a very like, I've fought in this map a few times now, and it's kind of like, it doesn't leave a lot of room to maneuver. There's a lot of obstacles, and not much like cliffs and stuff that make it seem like, oh, I can move. You can move on to like cliff areas, and that's gonna prevent. There was a word I was just about to use, but as it was on the tip of my tongue, it just stopped. It was something that had to do with terrain, but terrestrial units that can only move on the ground, who can't fly. If you're on a cliff or something, not like this is a hill, but if you're on a cliff that actually cuts off at like an edge, like this kind of cliff, they can't get up there. They won't be able to get up there unless they're a flying unit, or they have like some kind of floating ability or something that makes them, this type of terrain, not stop them. So if you're like, you can maneuver your units and hide them up into like spots like this, and then that forces the enemy to have to come around, and you can create like little choke points like this. These choke points make it harder for me to move my units, because if my units are starting back here, now look, they have to get stacked behind each other because they can only move a certain distance, right? And I don't want to put them too far out. I can't put this guy all the way out here only for him to be surrounded and can't have anybody else support him, or even at least distract the enemy enough to make them feel like they have to choose between units. Because if they're just one guy here and only one person's in range, this guy boom attacks, this guy boom attacks, this guy comes around probably to the back side of him and attacks, this guy comes over to the left side of him over here and attacks him, and then you lose a unit, and then that sucks. So this is why like this kind of terrain is, or just kind of location is a little tricky, because you see like this little bone right here that's sticking up isn't really affecting much. It might affect much if somebody was trying to shoot me from over here, but it's not actually taking up a spot. But still, like, you know, shit like this and this and this. Interesting, but this is, I guess this is just what the beast nest looks like. Because it always happens when we're doing a beast nest infestation. Oh shit. I didn't move these guys? Or I did move them, I just didn't move them up here. Well, those guys are walking anyways. It's not like they're going to be able to hit them. They have no ranged attacks. Let's see what they do. Oh. Sword guard. First attack. Oh, they're burning. Lost a unit. Or, oh shit, they're going. See, this is what I was talking about. Like when they choose somebody to pile up on, they're all by themselves. And if it wasn't for these guys being close enough, they probably would have tried to ran over there and get them. But look, even the NPC, the computer, which is still an NPC, but the computer is struggling because they can't get around to triple team this thing because of shit like this. They're too far out here. They're over here. They can't go all the way around here to get to me here because this thing's blocking them. Which, I mean, works out in my favor. But still. Nobody attacked Ken, huh? Ken? Mush this mutt. Mush this mutt. Ooh. They're gonna do a lot of damage. I think I should move them around here so they can freaking allow these other honor blades to get on the action. What they got? Oh, they did a critical hit. I was like, they got morale boost from just attacking me. It's gonna be weaker now. What is this little what is this thing that they got? The little freaking onk here. I can't go to it. Okay, there it is. This and adjacent friendly unit gain +1 resistance and +1 status resistant. Resistance Vanguard. What is that for? Who did that? Did these guys do that? Because these guys are not standing next to them anymore. Is it because of Ken? Is Ken giving it to him? Huh? Ken, what you got? Oh, resistance. He has it. Resistance Vanguard. But see, he doesn't have the actual emblem next to him, so he must be the one that's producing it. We'll find out right now when we move this guy next to him. What? Yep, Resistant Vanguard. Resistant Vanguard. This and adjacent friendly units gain +1 resistance and +1 status resistance. So just standing next to him, that's good. That's cool. Let's kill him. Killing in the name of and now you do what they told you. Now you do what friendly units and 1 hex radiance. No, we're not gonna do that. We have to move them to do this, and we will do this and move them because our guys are suffering over here. And we don't want them to suffer. Oh, we can't do it. Ah, shit. Target unit sustains 1 positive. Okay, we could do that to them. Wait, what the freak? This is target purging blast. Yeah. Affected by line of sight rules. Target unit sustains damage and has 1 positive effect removed. Oh, this is for enemies. I was about to use this on my own people. Which, I mean, it would take... Nah, they would have their strength removed. I want them to take away negative status. Don't judge me. I'm kind of like, you know, shaking off grog. There's a lot of shit in this game. You can't just remember all of it. But it's alright. We're going to put them in defense mode. Give these guys some resistance, and we're going to, that hurts. Yeah, let's cast a spell because this is gonna affect my people. Have 2 negative status effects dispelled. Okay. Anti-magic. Tincture. Gain 2 status protections. That's good. It's not going to affect the enemy. Better not. We could move it right. Now, I was thinking we could get those boys burning over there in it too. But we can't. So we're just going to settle for this. Hey, look at now you're not bleeding or on fire anymore. But will you still get on fire and start bleeding again if you attack? You will. Should I just let her stand there and get attacked? Or should I attack? Not attack. I have a plan. Attack. That's at least gonna make the little pyro pooches a little weaker. They got low morale. Weak attacks. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. But wait, they keep losing morale when they're attacking. I'm not losing morale, am I? Was I losing morale? Oh shit. We're about to lose our sworn guard. We can't have that. We cannot lose people. Alright. Flank attack. Actually, you come flank attack these little dogs. Morale up. And we have to heal in this match because we don't want the match to end without them being healed. That's a free health. That's a free health pack right there. Oh, actually, I forgot this game only does temporary HP when it heals. In Planetfall, you can get permanently healed, I think. And so, like, when you leave the battle, you'll still have that health. But also, it still helps because it still protects them from taking further damage, which makes it easier for them to fully heal when they get on the world map. Alright, kid, finish him off. Oh, he can't. He didn't punch. He didn't kick. The kin punch and the kin kick. Can't finish him. Let's see what we got. Counter stance. Afflicting miasma. I can do this thing. Devout radiance. 9 spirit damage. Now let's see if she can finish him. She's gonna get retaliated, but it's okay. Grazed. That's for all her sisters who perished in battle. Alright, there we go. Boom. Get rid of that infestation. We got a healthy helmet. I'm glad to see that the helmet is taking care of its health. That's good. Good for it. Now these guys are sitting here and they're out in the open. Only healing in this Arctic area. Huh? They're bringing up all of their... Is it fun to imagine? I just had this thought. Is it fun to imagine the enemy, the troops that fell in battle, but the unit didn't completely go down? To imagine them, like, those units being healed, like they didn't permanently die. So like while we're over here healing, those troops that went down are getting brought back up, or like getting patched up and, like, you know, recovering, instead of imagining that they completely die and then some new units suddenly manifest out of nowhere. Or like, I mean, I think it's fun to imagine like that. Like their unit didn't get completely wiped out, so those ladies are healing up and patching themselves up. So when they go down, they're not completely dead. They're just close to death, near death experience. Hang out there. Pink Garden can annex another province. Let's see, Pink Garden, Pink Garden. What should we do? Should we start going into water? What are they lacking here? We're bringing in 27 food a turn. That's not a lot. We're gonna take forever to level up. We need to bring in some more food. Does she even have a farm? We have no farms. And there's sheep over there, but there's also sheep right here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a farm here. Oh, we do have a farm over on that other side. But it's alright. We can use more. Now how much food are we bringing in? 41. Look at this little pink garden here. I wonder how many of their factions, or based on the books that I have access to, tomes that I have access to, can I make like terraforming things? Like I know Green Marsh can, Emerald Marsh and Green Mako can do terraforming. They can do the swampland terraforming, which is good. I wonder if Pink Garden has any kind of, well, I mean they don't, but I wonder if I can get into it. Or just what are all the tomes that allow terraforming? You know, like I know some of the plant ones will, but I mean I don't necessarily want Pink Barbella to spec into that. But we'll see. We'll see when we come across them. Probably inspect the tomes next time I have a chance to look at them. I probably can now. Let's see. Research. Tome. Show tome library. Tome of Evocation. Tome of Warding. These are all level 1 tomes. I imagine that they're going to be like tier 3 tomes. But these all seem in the same kind of astral affinity. Astral Revelation. Oh, I hate that freaking thing is blocking the things. Amplify Minds, Toll Amplification, Conjure. This is a 4-tier tome. Astral Convergence, Astral Accumulation, Explosive Manifestation, Cascading Power. These all look so cool. I don't really like looking at this stuff because I kind of like to time stop. How I like to discover it myself. Cosmic Overdrive. This shit's cool. I don't think I've ever made it to a 5-tier tome before. And you know I talked about this before, but it's like you play this game. I have like 200 something hours on this game, but 200 and 230, 280 something maybe. I think it's 280. 83. Like, how do you play the game so much and never have reached that? It's because, like I said, all of the other ones are ongoing, which, I do slow starts, and then sometimes I play ones and then I stop playing them because, updates happen, and then, you lose interest or whatever happens for whatever reason, or things just go horribly bad. Things start to take a very bad turn, and you're like, I don't even want to fucking play this anymore, this map anymore, or this game file anymore, and so you back out. But then you play some of the stories, which I've played some of the story modes, and they don't really let you go up that high. Some of them, like the stories stop, like the map ends, you accomplish a certain goal, and you're not going up to like level 5 tomes and stuff. Oh shit, look at that, that's crazy. Tome of the Crimson Ring. Oh, this is like blood stuff, vampire stuff. I'm not even looking at these for. I'm trying to glimpse them. I'm not trying to really look. This one, I'm sure there's terraforming in this. Terramancy. So there's like a lot of stone stuff. Summon Rock Giant. Earth Shatter. This is a terraforming spell. What does it create? Summon a stone spirit and target habitable or uninhabitable province. The province loses any mountain, stalagmites, and diggable earth. It loses it, so you can. So it's literally like just destroying earth and shit. Well, what does it reduce it to? What does it turn it into? Just uninhabitable stuff? Because it says it works in habitable and in uninhabitable. So the uninhabitable stuff is like the mountains themselves are uninhabitable. So I wonder what it transforms it into. It's not. That's not the kind of terraforming we want to do. Tome of Geomancy. That's a really cool tome. I like that. Race transformation. A major race transformation. I don't think I've seen this. Geomanic crystallization. I don't think I've seen that. I like at all like enemies or anything like that. Summon elemental. Summon a 3-tier elemental. But I guess that's any elemental, huh? City structure. Wait, you can make a city structure from a spell. City gains different resources based on the terrain features of the city's. Wow, that's only a tier 3 tome too. Uh, Tome of Dreadnought. Whoa. Wow. This looks cool, and also looks very scary. It reminds me of like the Chrysalis from XCOM, which are those freaking. Oh, I hate those things. They're like freaking little spiny spider things, and they freaking turn your troops and the citizens into zombies. Oh man, this shit's a pain in the ass, dude. Uh, Tectonic Shatter. Call of the Titan of Earth, bro. This type of stuff scares me. This skill level X, what the freak? IX. Wow, that's 9. I didn't even wait, tier 5 and it's a skill level IX. What the freak? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, look at this. 7. Okay. But see, like once I start playing and then a enemy unit outpaces me with the tomes and stuff, and all of a sudden they're sending me like weird. Oh, look at that, Lenny. I know you'd like this, bro. Tome of the Stormborn. I've never seen this. This is freaking dope. Look at this, all oceany and stuff. That's cool as hell. I don't know how long some of these have been in the game, because like I said, I don't like to look at them because I didn't like to spoil myself. But control the storm to do your bidding. Naga transformation. You could turn into like a freaking little half snake person. I've never seen that either. I guess I haven't played long enough. Like I said, I haven't gone through a long game, a long file enough to where people are using tier 5 or tier 4 tomes and shit. Bounty of the Sea, double the base resources. Oh, man, that's cool. This is a major race transformation. I wonder if I have seen this, because like one of the first story modes you do in the Age of Wonder things is like this. Well, there is a mermaid that you have to help. I forget her name. That was a long time ago I played that. And I thought about it. I was like, well, I wish I could make a mermaid character or something. But I guess you can. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I need for Pink Barbella. I was hoping there was like some kind of pinkish, flowery thing, but is it a terraforming thing? Let's check it out. This is not terraform. Exhilarating pollen. I might still go for this if I ever make it this far. 4. She's not plant based, but that doesn't mean she can't get that. You can get whatever tome you want. Tome of Paradise. We need this. This is what we need. Enchanting Bloom. Tome of Paradise. Terraforming spell. Target friendly city gains. Yeah. This is what I'm looking for Pink Barbella. I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. Wait, can I take a screenshot while I'm recording? I'm gonna try it anyways. Hopefully that doesn't mess with my recording. Okay, yeah, this is what's gonna be Pink Barbella. She's gonna go for that. And of course, I already know that we'll probably end up doing some. We already with the crocodile, mer crocodile, that we're gonna be able to terraform to swamplands with Green Mako. Well, look at this. This is a really nice tome too. None of these look like terraforming stuff though. Healing spell, unit enchantment, world spell. It only comes with 3. That's really interesting. Become the ultimate embodiment of nature. Excel at buffs and healing, especially plants and animals. That's a tier 5 tome with only 3 spells in it. It's kind of weird. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I've seen that tome before though. Still looks cool as shit though. I've seen this one before too. It looks cool. I like the cool looking tomes. You know, they're very tempting. Just to, like the tome is like the actual art of the book is like the least important thing of it, but you're kind of like, I want that because that shit looks cool, even though you're never gonna see it again. uh, oh, this is cool. Tome of Archon. This has to be a newer one. This is like what Green Mako's race type is. Ooh, look at this. I like the ones with like little faces on them too. Angelic transformation. All right, so the other day, Lenny, my brother, like I said, and Lenny, I'm talking to you at the same time that I'm saying this, was talking about he had a dream about Age of Wonders, and this goes to show you when I'm talking about this, Lenny. So when you're watching this and it's like you're watching this like a month later, no, this is the day after you told me this about like him having a dream about angels, and there was having Age of Wonders. He had an Age of Wonders type dream. I don't really know from what perspective he was viewing the dream, if he was looking at it top down Age of Wonders gameplay, or if he was like experiencing it as himself through his eyes. But you know, the world was kind of that. What he was talking about was like an angel and demons type factions and stuff like that. And so I was kind of asking him about it. But yeah, see, you get this type of stuff. This is high tier angelic transformation, but you can do from a low tier and kind of work your way up to this. Uh, Maybe I'll do like a file. Maybe you guys want to hear about that because it's like, hey, shut the fuck up and finish Wonder Rangers before you start talking about other shit. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll start off like a file where, because they allow you to do this now, and I know at this point I'm just kind of yapping, not even playing anymore. But where I could do a file where a faction, maybe not my faction necessarily, starts off at this level with the angelic transformation and shit available to them, and they're already at tier 5, and maybe they can be like kind of like the ruling force in the land. Because I think I was too chicken shit to actually do this for what's his name, near Bloodstone, uh the vampire leader in this file I'm playing. Oh, look at this shit. That's cool as fuck. And so is that. And so is that. But I didn't want to start him off too high up, so I started him with the 3 cities, but I didn't want to give him too much power. Because even with me playing 5 factions and him only having control of 3, and then there's the secret 5th faction, or secret 9th faction, uh, which is not with any of us. What was I saying? Yeah, I still felt like if I gave him too much power, he'll outpace me at some point. Because these computers, they always do. They're always trying to find a way to outpace you. You're like, you're not looking, you don't get to see what they're doing, and the next thing you know, you finally run across them, and they got a whole freaking city. They got 25 free cities and shit, and they're like, where did all these extra cities come from? Which I could tell you the explanation of how that could possibly happen, but I'm not going to get into it now. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. At the start of combat, units defending the city suffer 16 blight damage, so this is fumigation. This is a personal siege project, which we might need. I don't like to neglect that for too long. Unit enhancement. Distribute tonic, granting positive status effects while removing negative one. So what is this? This is just a spell we could just do. Don't we already have a spell like that? Didn't we just use a spell like that? I'm pretty sure we did. Oh no, that is the support team we have. But it already does. They already do something like that. Maybe this gives this ability to other people too. But also maybe it just gives us ability to do it multiple times. Like we'll have two different ones. So while one is on cooldown, another one could be used. I think I'll get the siege project. It took so long. I know. We're at 50 minutes. I think at this point, 46. We'll move on to Red Dante. I think Red. Oh no, it's gonna be Yellow Della next. And we arrive at Yellow Della. Oh, what's going on? Mango's got something to say. With a doleful expression on his face and the fur of Corian bird of a Curian bird in his hands, Mason Mango is seeking your audience. This, my wonder ranger, he begins, was a carrion bird, a proud creature once roaming the lands far and wide. But in this day and age, where our cities encroach on the wilds, they are slain like mere pests. Mason shows the blood-stained scar where the fur had been pierced. Fur? Carrion bird? The animals of this realm need shelter, secluded within our domain. Allow me to build a wildlife sanctuary, Elothello, and we can prosper in harmony again. I've never seen this prompt. This is interesting. I like this. I'm always going to say yes to any type of things my people want to do. I mean, come on. We're here to make the world a better place. You are wise, Maison Mango. The beast of this land should be tamed, not hunted. Screw them. We're going to kill them. No. Yeah, we'll get that. Not really who I was expecting to go wildlife preservation route, considering these guys haven't even freaking been able to start building an ally because they don't have a Whisper Stone, because they're more about taking people and freaking intimidation and shit. But it is what it is. We're right here. I think we've been waiting to do this battle for a long time. I think we said we were going to go for this one first, because if we take damage, we'll still be able to take these guys on. Or were we going to take these guys on first, because they would do the least amount of damage and we need to take these guys on? I don't know, and I don't remember, but you'll find out on the next episode of Wonder Rangers Ball Z. Wonder Rangers. All right, yeah, that's it. I gotta go to work pretty soon, anyways. So that's it. Peace out. How do you stop this shit again? Oh man, I know I don't really have space on my PlayStation to be taking up this much time.